Hey everyone, in this video I am going to show you how to download the Rabby wallet. The first thing you want to do is go to Rabby.io. This is the official link for Rabby, so make sure you type in RABBY.io. Once you do that, you'll see this home page and you'll see download at the top right. You're going to click download and it'll bring you to the different extensions for the different browsers. I personally would recommend Brave. I already have Rabby installed on Brave, so I'm using Chrome to just show how to download the Rabby wallet. But Brave is the best browser that I have experienced that works for everything crypto related. It's specifically designed to have an extra set of securities for crypto related activities. So if you don't have Brave, I would suggest downloading Brave browser first and then installing your Rabby wallet, MetaMask, whatever you like. And to get to Brave, I'll show you. You're going to go to brave.com, BRAVE.com. And this is the home page. And this is where you can easily download the Brave browser by clicking Get Brave. And you can scroll through and see all that they have to offer. Comes with a built-in VPN, so that tells you something. Back to Rabby. All right, so I am on the Chrome browser, so I'm going to click Chrome, and then right here it says add to Chrome. Then I'm going to click add extension, and it's downloading right here. And now it shows that the Rabby wallet has been added to Chrome. And here we are. So if this is going to be your first wallet, or if you want to have Rabby as a wallet that is not connected to MetaMask, then you would click create a new address. Okay. For those that have a MetaMask wallet and you want to utilize your MetaMask through Rabby, then you're going to click I already have an address. So when it comes to creating a new address, this is where you will get your 12-word seed phrase for the Rabby wallet. And even if you want to create a new address, you can do that. And then you can also add your MetaMask wallet later if you wish. So I'm going to click I already have an address because there are a lot of people that use MetaMask and they are very interested in using the Rabby wallet. So let's click I already have an address. And then we're going to click seed phrase. And then you'll type in your MetaMask seed phrase. All right, so I typed in my 12 words from MetaMask. And now I'm going to set my password. And by the way, when you are typing in your 12 words, make sure your caps lock is off, because if it's on, it's not going to take it. So lowercase letters. So I've set my password. I'm going to click confirm. And it's been imported successfully. So let's get started. Your Rabby wallet is ready. So here in the top right, there's a little puzzle piece icon that says extensions. You're going to click that. And then to get your Rabby wallet to show up, you want to click the pin. And there's the bunny. So let's click it. And now I am in my MetaMask wallet. So now that we are in the MetaMask wallet, we're going to click this little wallet with the plus icon. And where it says add an address, you're going to click add from current seed phrase, which means your MetaMask seed phrase, because that's the only seed phrase that's connected at the time. And then you're going to click add an address. And then it'll open up a new tab that shows all of the addresses that come with your MetaMask wallet. So now they're in Rabby. So if you have several wallets already being utilized in Rabby, you should see them in the same order that they show up in MetaMask. And then when you just click this little tab, you can activate the ones that you want to show up. And then you can rename them how you have them in your MetaMask so that you can identify your wallets. And I always like to put the last four of the wallet address. Just makes it easier. And then click done. Then click your bunny again. And when you click the arrow next to the wallet address, you'll see all of the ones that you have imported. From here, you can click the arrow right here, and then this is where you can edit the name of the address again. And also what you want to do, you want to, for any wallet that you want to be able to send money to and from, you're going to click add to whitelist and then put in your password. And it's added to your whitelist. Now, another thing that you can do, and when it gets to be a lot of wallets that you have, then to see the ones that are most important to you, you just click the little pin. So I'll click, number 5, and I'll click that one, and you see it comes all the way to the top. So you can make your priority ones up higher when you have 50 plus wallets like me. So from here, let's click the wallet with the plus sign again. And this is where you can actually create a new seed phrase that is from Rabby. So you can have a Rabby seed phrase along with your MetaMask seed phrase all within this wallet. I'm not going to create a new seed phrase. I'm just going to go to my active wallet on Brave and continue from there. But this is where you will click show seed phrase, and then you will have your Rabby wallet seed phrase that will then generate a whole new set of addresses. Now, if you are someone that does crypto on your computer and your phone, I would recommend starting your Rabby wallet from your computer. So that way, when you get your Rabby wallet on your phone, it's very easy to do by clicking mobile sync. So here you can click to select the address or the addresses that you want to import over into your mobile wallet. So for instance, if you have 50 wallets that are active here on the computer, you don't have to import all of them. You can just choose 10 if you like, and then later on, if you want to import more, then you can do that. So click to select address and show QR code. Then you type in your password. And as you can see, you can select one or all or a few, whatever you like, and then click confirm. And then you're going to open up the Rabby wallet within your phone. And when it comes to importing an address that you already have, all you need to do is scan it. There will be that option for the camera to come up to scan a QR code, and you just hold it up to your computer screen, and all of your wallets and the way that you named your wallets will all import. So it's very convenient, and it makes it to where you don't have to go through doing everything from the beginning once you get it into your mobile app. And down here it says you selected 5 addresses for syncing. You can click edit, and then if you say, "Oh, I don't want this one or these two imported over," then you can confirm, and then it'll change the QR code to only import 3 of those addresses. Okay? And by the way, I wasn't even paying attention, but you can just watch this visual of how they show how to import from your computer straight into your phone. And you see how quickly and easily it happens. So now I am in my Rabby wallet on the Brave browser. And the first thing that you want to do is come to this icon right here and then scroll down to connect Rabby by disguising as MetaMask. This was one of the steps that delayed me from using Rabby sooner. When I first downloaded Rabby, I was having issues with certain platforms when it came to being able to connect my wallet, because a lot of the platforms did not have Rabby as an option. So I was trying to connect with Rabby, but MetaMask kept coming up, and I could not figure out for a very long time how to fix that. So for this particular platform, I did not have to turn this on for it to recognize Rabby. But if you do have that issue, this is where you would go and you would simply toggle this on. Disguise enabled, refresh the app to reconnect. What you can do is click lock wallet and then come back in, and now you're refreshed. So on this particular website, the wallet does not need to be connected. So let's go to the reward center. And this is where I'll connect the wallet. And as you can see, Rabby is an option here. So when Rabby is an option, you just click Rabby. But if it's not an option and MetaMask is an option, then you click MetaMask, and that's when Rabby will open up in place of MetaMask. So we're going to click Rabby. Connect. And Rabby is also intelligent in the fact that you don't have to choose whatever chain the website that you're connecting to is on. It'll automatically detect it and switch to it for you. So as you can see, Rabby automatically connected to the Avalanche chain. Now, when you click this arrow here, this takes you to everything that you have in your wallet. And then when you scroll down, if you are connected to a site that has any type of DeFi project on there, and you have money in those projects, then a lot of times you will be able to see them at the bottom. So here, this is the staking website for Bellator, and it shows the amount that I have staked along with the value. And then here, this is the amount of Phoenix tokens that I have currently that I could claim. So this is pretty cool. I really like this part when it comes to Rabby. And here's another platform that you can look at, and you can actually withdraw and claim straight from the wallet. You don't even have to go into the website itself to do transactions from whatever you have staked. Another thing that you can do that I should have mentioned earlier is you can add an address by using the private key, and you can also add watch only addresses. So you would click the plus wallet sign and then import private key. If you want to just bring in one wallet, for instance, you would click that and then you would put in the private key. So let me grab one real quick. So I'm just going to click backup private key from my Rabby wallet on the Brave browser. And then I'm going to put in my passcode. And then here I would just click this copy sign, and I would copy the private key, then come back to the import, paste, and confirm. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, let's try it again. There we go. And done. So that is the address that I just got from my Rabby wallet on the Brave browser. So now when you click manage address, you'll see sections. So this section is for the set of wallets which go with the MetaMask seed phrase. This is for the private key that I just imported, and I can add a watch only address. So I'm going to grab my Bellator address and I'm going to put that into the Rabby wallet on the Chrome browser as a watch only wallet. So I'm going to click the arrow next to my wallet address, then the wallet with the plus sign. And down here where it says add contacts, you can also use it as a watch only address. I'm going to click that, then paste and confirm. I'll just leave it like that. We know what it is. And now I can look at my Bellator wallet from here. I can go in and see all of the same information that we saw from being in the actual wallet. So now when you go to manage address, now you see this here. So again, these are the accounts from the MetaMask seed phrase. This is the private key. And if you have more private key wallets that you import, then you'll see the numbers increase. And then if you have more watch only addresses, then you'll see this number increase. Now, if you wanted to create a seed phrase from the Rabby wallet, then you'll see another box with an A in it, and then you'll see the addresses, or you'll see the number of addresses that you've toggled on for all of the accounts that are under the Rabby wallet seed phrase. I hope that makes sense. So again, this is MetaMask accounts, private key accounts, watch only address accounts, and then if you get a seed phrase directly from Rabby, then you'll have another box with an A with Rabby accounts. Okay. Now to generate a new seed phrase that originates from Rabby, you would click the plus wallet icon, then click create new seed phrase. And then again, show your seed phrase. So then you'll have a brand new set of accounts. Now, of course, you want to get familiar with the Rabby wallet. So definitely check out all of the options that you see on the home page. One of the things that I like, you can go to approvals and you can revoke from all of your different wallets. Go ahead and check everything and click revoke. And you can do batch revoke, sign, and start revoke. It definitely doesn't hurt to do this on a regular basis. So I actually need to go through all of my addresses and clear some things out. It's on the last one. And we're done. So that's a good feature to have. Another thing that I think is a really good feature on Rabby is gas account. So this allows you to deposit USDT or USDC from any of your wallets. And in case, let's say you have a token in one of your wallets, but you don't have the gas token in there to do a transaction. If you have, some $10 or, some money in your gas account, then you won't have to worry about finding that gas token to get into that wallet so that you can do the transaction. It'll just pull from your gas account. So you would just choose, whatever wallet you want to deposit from, and then it's all USDT and USDC on the different chains that are available. So this is very convenient if you forget about gas. The bridge is also a convenience as a backup. And for those that don't know, I do have some options for bridging, and I will put that in the description box, but I would definitely use those other options before the one that's built into the wallet because it's much cheaper. But in case you're having issues and just need to do something quick that's a smaller amount that you're bridging, then the bridge is very convenient to have built in. Also, let's say you are trying to figure out what type of currencies you have in your different wallets. The wallet actually shows you once you open it up, so you can see all of the different types of currencies that are there. So that's helpful. And last but not least, you can click this icon right here to open up the Rabby wallet. It does automatically open up when you click certain sections here, but if you want to navigate through your wallet with the full interface, you can do that. So it looks like a lot, but the more you use Rabby, the more you'll like it. It's a very, very, very good wallet, very convenient, very easy to navigate once you understand it, and a lot of good features that make navigating the crypto space much easier with less manual work. So I know this tutorial was kind of long, but hopefully it was helpful and makes things easier for you starting your journey with your new Rabby wallet. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching.